2024, it is packed, ladies and gentlemen, with Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 just dropped like a few days ago. Little Nightmares 3, which is due to drop early 2024. Bendy the Cage, which is due to drop later this year. Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit, which is due to drop mid this year. Silent Hill 2, and who knows, maybe even a Resident Evil game. All that to say, Dark Deception Chapter 5 got competitions. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy SmackNPie here, and I needed a breather from Poppy Playtime because I've been doing a lot of Poppy Playtime in recent days. I talked about House of Ashes DLC, the Monsters Immortals, the one, and one of you guys asked, what about Chapter 5? It seems to me that we are just not moving past that. So, in this video, we are gonna try to deduce, we're gonna try to understand how all these games affect the release date of Chapter 5, and I'm gonna show you how they will affect 100%. House of Ashes DLC was due to drop later in January, but Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 was delayed from December to late January. What has happened? And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? House of Ashes DLC was moved from late January to the first week of February. Other games release date matters, right? There was a time when Chapter 3 was delayed, there was a time when Chapter 4 was delayed for Resident Evil, for Five Nights at Freddy's. It has happened multiple times in the past, and it is happening here. Except this time, it's a lot more crowded. They're all competition. Little Nightmares 3 is a competition because the viewers who play Dark Deception also know Little Nightmares. There's Bendy the Cage. The viewers who watch and play Dark Deception also play Bendy. Same goes for Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. Same goes for YouTubers who play and cover Dark Deception, cover all these other games as well. So, Galosting Entertainment and Vince is in a dilemma. He's in a tricky spot, okay? So let me break this down and see if we can find a window for Dark Deception to not drop in late 2024, rather the first 6 months. Okay, Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, let's check this off the list. January and probably early February is just gonna belong to Poppy Playtime. A lot of gonna be Poppy Playtime content. We move past that. We're looking to March. Okay, March and April. That to me seems like a Little Nightmares 3 area, because Little Nightmares 2 dropped in February of the year it dropped. And when Little Nightmares 3 was revealed, we thought it was gonna drop late last year, but it didn't. It was 2024, so we are looking at an early to mid 2024 release date. That is what? March, April, May. That is 3 months in which I believe we're gonna get a Little Nightmares 3. Okay, let's assume that it happens. We got June, July, and August. Now we know for a fact that Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit is gonna drop in August, because it is a 10th anniversary game. It was confirmed by Scott, so put that in August. September, October, November, December, you got 4 months left. What do you do in those 4 months? Well, in one of those months you give Bendy the Cage, but I left the 2 months in the back, June and July. That's your window. Maybe even add May in there. That's your window, the 3 months, May, June, and July for Chapter 5. If Little Nightmares 3 drop prior to May, it is 100% locked in. Chapter 5 is 100% locked in for a May, June, July release. Preferably June, summer, perfect time, you know, for a game of this caliber. Everybody's itching to play something during summer. YouTubers are itching to make videos during summer. Everybody just want to do something because it's hot outside. Not right now, it's cold outside. I'm loving this weather. I live for winter. You guys all know this. I love my cuddly and my mumbly. What? This is a friendly channel. What? But let's assume the worst case scenario, okay? Little Nightmares 3 does not drop in March and April. Rather, it drops May, June, July. And then it is followed immediately by FNAF Into the Pit in August. Then you're looking at a late 2024, which is a plausibility. Why? Let me bring it back. Silent Hill 2. Now you might be wondering, Smack, what does that Silent Hill 2 has to do with Dark Deception? I understand Little Nightmares, FNAF, Bendy, they're direct competitors, but Silent Hill 2 is a AAA game. We're talking about Dark Deception. Not really, not necessarily. See, Silent Hill 2 is like the pinnacle of horror. It is like the horror, and it is getting a remake. Basically, we're getting this game after like decades. It's been a long time coming, so every YouTuber would want a piece of that. Every player would want a piece of that. And you know, Dark Deception does need coverage. Forget a month in which Silent Hill 2 drops. We don't know when it's gonna drop. With all that said and done, it is looking grim for Chapter 5. We know it is 100% gonna drop in 2024 this year, but it is looking grim because it is tricky. We don't know what's gonna happen. If all these projects doesn't get delayed, we're either looking at summer 2024 release date for Chapter 5. If not, we're looking at winter 2024 release date for Chapter 5. Let me know what you guys think, and support your boy by watching other stuff and subscribe for 100k. Let's do this, boys.